Hello, I'm Chris, aka The Dark Wall, and this is GameWatt, the show where we ask what is the news. This week, we'll be coming around the mountain when we come, and then we'll peek into the magical world of game jams. The first jam is short and simple, the 48 Hours Jam. Make a game in 48 hours. There's no theme or rules, do whatever you want. It starts on March 31st and ends 48 hours later on April 2nd. Voting ends on the 3rd of April. Use the hashtag 48HoursJam. The next jam is a little more specific, but only a little. The Superfan Jam. Are you a fan of things? Good, because this jam requires it. Now, there are a lot of fan jams out there, but what piqued my interest in this one is its focus on fair use. The challenge of meeting the legal requirements of fair use adds a lot to this game jam. Some advice, if that all seems a bit too complicated. Just use public domain characters and stories. These include the works of Lewis Carroll, that's Alice in Wonderland and some other books, the works of H.G. Wells, H.P. Lovecraft, Mary Shelley, Charles Dickens, and there are a bunch of fairy tales by the Brothers Grimm. If you're not interested in one or more of these, there are a lot more public domain stories. The gem page does offer some optional cues if you're not sure what to make. You could do a crossover, make a fan game, Q. Is that the pronouncing of that? Q's. K-U-E-S. Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to say that as. I think that's Q's. I've never heard it spelled that way or seen it spelled that way. Okay. Make a fan game of some other fan media. That would make it double fandom. Make a fan game of something you hate. Make a fan game that makes the original media look like a spin-off of your fan game. Continue the story where the original media left off. Or make a jam about literal fans that blow wind. This jam starts on May 5th and ends on May 15th. Voting ends on May 22nd. Use the hashtag SuperFanJam. There weren't a lot of upcoming jams left that we haven't already covered, but anyone can make a game jam. So let's make one up. You know how RPGs have those same classes, wizards, paladins, rogues, and arguably all other classes are an extension or combination of those core classes, like barbarians, clerics, rangers, and so on? The trouble with most games that include these classes is that they have to have a wide selection of them, and they never focus on just one. So introducing the Very Classy Jam. Take your favorite trope RPG character class and make a non-RPG game that truly captures the essence of that class. What it means to be sly and nimble like a rogue, or stand tall and honorable like a paladin, or something more obscure. Carefully craft gameplay that focuses wholly on your class of choice. We'll start it today, next week, on the 3rd, so you have plenty of time to make preparations or find a team if you need one. Then we'll give you another week to finish it, ending on the 10th. Don't feel that you need to go the whole week. Spend as much time as you want on it. Use the hashtag ClassJam. Now for updates. This week 2 jams ended on Monday, and there were a lot of games that entered it. In total, 63. That's a lot more than usual. I think the most we've done in a week before that was somewhere in like the higher single digits. Both these jams are in the voting stages, so please do vote on whichever of these you like. But before we get into that, the Interactive Movie Jam and Interactive Movie Jam 2 have mysteriously disappeared. And that bat on the error page is called Ararat, the most commonly seen GameJolt mascot. One of the only GameJolt mascots you can't get a t-shirt of. And one of the only mascots I really want a t-shirt of. Feel free to complain about the lack of Ararat t-shirts to Thoro. First, let's do the Sleepover Jam. 11 games entered this one. Apologies if we don't go in very much depth. Duckleberry's Adventure in Dreamland, a game about a teleporting duck in the land of bread cats. All ages, average rating, nothing. The next game is Sleepo, a very confusing trial and error game. I will say that it has dreamlike logic, and I would actually recommend this one if you like obscure puzzles. Teen average rating? Nothing. Catching Z's, a game by Black Optic 8, who makes good games, and really cool looking tech demos, which shows in Catching Z's, because it's both of those. All ages, average rating 5. Pillow Fort Fox, a couch competitive game where 2 foxes compete for energy drinks in a big house. All ages, average rating nothing. Volcano's Hot Sleepover Party, a very
cute,
high score focused game. The art is great. This game also entered the Bad Box Art Jam, and use this box art on screen now. I think it leans more towards the sleepover theme than the nightmare of a box. All ages, average rating nothing. Dreamcatcher. Visually cool. It's kind of like a rhythm game, but you have to be careful not to move or attack too much because they make sound and the goal of the game is to not wake everybody up. All ages, average rating nothing. Next, Dream Snatcher. Not Dreamcatcher. We just did that one. This is a devlog without any posts, but it has some interesting screenshots. All ages, average rating nothing. Intense, Sleepover. A nice very short atmospheric game. All ages, average rating 4. Ouija ma buddy. That's a pun for Ouija. Oh, that's a pun for Ouija and pajama. And the game contains both of these things. This is a sort of character-driven riddle game with very nice art and a little picture of a squid. All ages, average rating 3.5. One last sleepover before the universe ends, or OSBLU for short. We really tried very hard to get this one to work, to no fault of the game itself. It's a technical issue completely on our side. The screenshots look cool, however. Teen and average rating is off. Never seen a game turn the ratings off before, and I did not know that was possible. The last game in the Sleepover Jam is Dream Olympics. Another couch competitive, cute graphics, all ages, average rating nothing. By the way, when we say average rating nothing, that doesn't mean that it's rated super bad. If that were the case, it would be an average rating of 1. Nothing just means that no one has taken the time to rate it yet, because it's a new game. Always rate games, people. It means the next person to come along has a better idea of how good the game is. Now, on to the Bad Box Art Jam, and the 53. Oh god, this is going to take forever. This is the one. Now, on to the Bad Box Art Jam, and the 53 games that entered. Old Phalanx. I think it's Phalanx. Phalanx. We're going to say Old Phalanx. Old Phalanx. Here's the box art. It's like a retro platformer, like the original Mario Bros. Or Donkey Kong, with an interesting aesthetic. All ages, average rating 2.3333. Bad Cat, a 3D platformer with stylish... with stylized? What that is he? Okay. Bad Cat, a 3D platformer with very stylized... Bad Cat, a 3D platformer. Very stylized, and I highly recommend you give it a try. Teen rating 4. Battle Wheels. Top-down driving game. Heavily reaction-based and has very steep learning curves. God damn it. Maybe I need bigger text. Maybe I have old man eyes. Heavily reaction-based and has a very steep learning curve. All ages, 2.25. BBA 2017. Same problem as earlier. If you play any of these games I didn't have time to get it to run, please comment below with a description of what you thought of the game. All ages, average rating 5. Beyond the Black Hole, Bullet Hell with Space Rocks. All ages, 4.2. Bloody. This one knocked me off my feet. Cool graphics, reminds me of some retro games that have similar gameplay. It's a randomly generated top-down maze shooter, and whoa, that soundtrack makes you wake up. Teen rating 5. Bloody Hospital Chaos. Same box art, different game. It's one of the time and... What? And resource management? I think that's a typo.
It's not.
In resource, probably. Okay, yeah.
No.
Are you trying to give your patient... Okay. It's one of the times in resource management games where you try and give your patients a lot of pills. Teen, not yet rated. Entangled. Low poly first person shooter. I like the face of the characters. Teen... 2.3333. Fast Food Fighters. A competitive puzzler, and I mean the Candy Crush variety of puzzler. All ages, no rating. Fast Food Fred. High score focused. Catch all the things game. Nice art style. All ages, 3.5714. Fast Food. It's sort of like Simon Says rhythm game where it just gets more complicated and faster until you mess up. All ages, average rating 2. Golden Eagle Legend. Nice retro graphics. I really like the idea behind the gameplay. It's top-down exploration and the combat is Pong to the death. Really recommend this one. All ages, 4.3333. Golf Assassin. It's like a regular 3D golf game, except the hole is a person. I had hoped that you had to get a direct hit at high speeds or something to kill the target to make it more than just a regular golf, which is fine by the way, but they die with a slight tap to the foot. All ages 3. Golf of the Ninja. Golf of the Ninja. Golf of the Ninja. This one is 2D golf. The idea is to get the ball to the flag without it touching the ground. All ages, no ratings. Gummy Gary and the Grinny Bunch. A rhythm game. Cut.
Cute.
Character design. All ages, 3.5. Head Start to Chaos. Slightly disturbing point and click game where you play as a dismembered giant. This is something I think people should play, but not everyone. Only if you enjoy being unsettled. If you like falling down proverbial rabbit holes, here's one. Mature, average rating 2. Hellfighter. A shoot 'em up where you try and max out your combo meter to make the boss show up. I really like the art and character design. All ages 3. Hellgate. An auto-scrolling platformer where you play as a green Cerberus, and for some reason, hell contains an infinite amount of houses I'm so dumb. An infinite amount of houses of parliament from London. All ages 3.6667. Highway. You play as a truck made out of an arcade machine covered with pictures of itself on it. I think I did something wrong because the truck can shoot, but I never found anything to shoot at. That said, just driving into the sunset was relaxing, until I decided to go off-roading for a while. All ages, 3.6667. Hidden Punch'em. It's a 3D Rock'em Sock'em robot with 3 robots and a stamina meter. Teen, 3. Hurra Deutschland. Hurra Deutschland. That was my accent. You thought it was a good accent. Do not lie to me. I know you did. This is an experience. And if you like odd things, I highly recommend you play this. I don't even want to describe it beyond that. All ages, 5. Is that a microwave? It's a puzzle game. Despite reading the instructions, I don't know how to play. All ages, 3. King of the Jungle. It's a juggling game. All ages, 2. Well, I don't think Ma typed the freaking title in here. Damn it, Ma. You have so little that you had to do. It's not like there's 60 of these. God damn it.
Macho rules.
It's a typing game with bodybuilders and trains. I do recommend this one only to see all those hot bods. Teen. Average rating 4. Macro Surgeon. This game itself says that there is no game. And it's right. Unless that's some odd kind of riddle. All ages. 1.5. Monster Island. The monster dating sim. It's exactly what it sounds like. This is mature and rated 2.5. Mr. Weems and the She-Vampire.
You missed one.
Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. Same name and box art, different game. This one is a top-down shooter. Teens, no ratings. Mr. Weems, please get home to your wife and child. Mr. Weems, please get home to your wife and child. This looks funny. The comments said it was funny, but I could not download it, and I'm sure it works fine, but this isn't the game's fault. Mature, rating 5. Mushroom Cult. It's a platformer with your standard ninja platforming. It's got a lot of character. Mature, 4.2. Ninja Golf. Top-down ninja golf with ninjas. Top-down golf with ninjas. But the golf ball is the heads of other ninjas. Teen, 4. A different ninja golf. This one won't play, and this time it might not be my fault. All ages, 3.3333. Next is Oh Shit! Data folder was not included. That just sounds funny. Okay. It's a shame because this one looks interesting. It's like a couch competitive Pac-Man. We'll try and make sure the developer knows how to fix this so you can play it at some point in the future. All ages, no rating. Palamedes Extreme. Pew 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 Edition. It's an infinite platformer. This game captures the art style of the box incredibly well. All ages, 4.25. Panic. The Reptilian Invasion. It's a detective interrogation game. It has a lot of charm for how short it is. This has piqued my interest in this developer. All ages, 3.3333. Phantom Roar 2. I can't really sum this game up with just a description of the gameplay. The way aiming is tied to movement is interesting. I just find it strangely hypnotic. People should experience this. You may notice that this one ended in a number, implying a sequel. This is actually a sequel to a game from the last Bad Box Art Jam. The creator interests me and I can't explain why. He's just so hypnotic. Whew, I gotta calm down. Okay, I'm good. Stop nagging me. I'm good. Damn. Anyways, all ages 3.5. Phantom Star 2. This one isn't a sequel as far as I could tell. This one wouldn't work also. Not the game's fault. It looked interesting. If you play this, let me know in the comments. All ages, average rating 1. Psychic Word, Labyrinth. First person maze game. All ages, no rating. Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. Reaction-based top-down running game. This game has a tone of style, and I want to see more from this creator. All ages, 3.7857. Psychic World Runner. Reaction-based infinite runner. Teen, 2.6667. Ooh, spooky number. Secret Quest. Plays kinda like the original Zelda crossed with Gauntlet. All ages, 3. Shit, a Cho Aniki tribute. Hold on, there was a Japanese sounding word, you know what that means. Time to get my English on. Shit, a Cho Aniki tribute. It's a beat 'em up with bodybuilders. Mature, average rating 3. Skateboard Joust. Couch competitive where you do skateboard tricks and hit each other with sticks. All ages 5. Another skateboard joust. Okay. 2 skateboarders go at each other and jump. The winner is whoever lands back on their board. Overall presentation is great, and the gameplay is slightly addictive once you get the hang of it. All ages, rating 3.75. Another skateboard joust. A platforming where the goal is to kill all monkeys. The control scheme is very inventive and makes just moving around itself fun. The overall aesthetic has a lot of character. All ages, 3.6667. Snake Roy. It looks cool, but we couldn't get to work. All ages, 4.5. Something went wrong. It's like that game where you squish ants, but with dinosaurs. Mature, 3.5. Stop the tank! I'm gonna do it regular now. Stop the tank. A dog and duck steal a tank. You play as the tank. This game has a lot of charm. All ages, 3.4286. Super Thigh Guy by NT. NT makes cool games with Skemetry. This game has an interesting control scheme. You try and get a guy with helicopter legs to his job. All ages, 3.6667. Uber Savage. A very colorful bullet hell. Teen, average rating 4. Ultima, low poly first person action RPG. This is very easy to get into. All ages, 3.8.
Vince.
Very stylish game. About a cat in prison. Teen, average rating 4. But Ma didn't bother to put in the title because blah 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 blah. If it was not for Jupiter Hadley, we would not be able to show you footage of all the bad box art games. If you don't know who Jupiter Hadley is, she regularly covers game jams much more in depth than we do on both her YouTube and on the Fireside. And she did do an article about the bad box art jam, which you should go read. Hip hip hooray! That was a very long episode. I am Chris, aka The Dark Wall. This is GameWatt. Stay indie. Freaking hell, Ma. Choose some game jams people aren't going to pay attention to. You don't understand the pressure this puts on me. You have to write this stuff, make the video. I have to talk into a microphone and not trip over my sentences. And then when I do trip over my sentences, I have to worry about what you're going to cherry pick to make me look like a jackass. I am a victim of abuse. Maybe I can get on a talk show with that.